ground of aces. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Take command of a remote military airbase during World War II. Build your own airfield, manage iconic aircraft, and oversee your crew's well-being by chopping down trees and growing potatoes. Prepare them against air raids and send your pilots on dangerous missions. Survive and help your nation win the war. Yes, guys, this is a alpha build. There's a demo out at the moment for this, and on paper, this sounds great. And I believe it still could be a great game. It's not bad, but there's stuff that's just bad in it. So you start off with 8, I think it's 7 or 8 crew members you get. No pilots, just ground crew. You get a few supplies, and that's it. And you have to build everything, including all the buildings. You can dismantle the old wrecked buildings that's around you, but essentially you need to start from scratch. Now you do this by chopping down trees for wood, making a sawmill. I can't see it. Making a sawmill. I just imagine, you know, that great movie, The Battle of Britain. It's a fantastic movie. I've been to RAF Duxford numerous times where a lot of it was filmed, and I'm sorry, but I never get the sense when I walk in these historic places that, yeah, people would be chopping down trees and building sawmills and rummaging around for potatoes and tomato seeds. It just doesn't compute somehow. But in this, you do all of that. You look for sand, you make clay, you use the clay to make bricks, you have like a kiln, you have cement mixers. It's a survival game in a World War II kind of airbase. And I love the whole idea of running your own airbase. You have to build the runways. You have to build all the buildings. They're not pre-built buildings. You build them. You set how big you want them. You then put whatever you want in them. There's quite a few things to build, even though it's in alpha. You've got to manage the morale of the crew. You even get to choose which aircraft that you want stationed at your base, albeit you're limited with how big your base is and how much rep you've got. And essentially, the game loop is that when you get your first couple of planes, you will start getting missions off HQ, and you have to do a certain amount of missions in a week and get a certain percentage of victories in a week. And if you do that, you will get a truckload of supplies that you can choose what you want to come to your base, whatever you're short of. That's what you can order. And that's the cycle. Your base gets bigger, you meet the requirements to make your base bigger, which allows you to get bigger planes, more crew, more missions, more dangerous missions. You get them missions passed, you get a few victories, you get better resources to make a bigger base, and expansion, expansion, expansion. That's the game. And that's great. But every time I have to chop down trees, go to a pond to get water, rummaging around looking for potatoes, so that I can cultivate them and plant them to go to seed, to grow my own potatoes, and building a kiln and getting the clay and getting the water and making the bricks and getting a metal workbench down and making all kinds of metalwork components. I just kind of think, my goodness, what a fucking waste. What a waste of potential that this game... Why can't you have your airbase protecting a part of the UK? Sort of like, let's say if you're in the southeast, you're kind of protecting London. All the industry, the civilian areas of London. And the more damage that gets done to London, the less resources you get. The bigger area you start covering, having intercept missions, actually seeing where the enemy's coming from, set up radar stations, just managing a whole kind of area of the country. And as you expand, the enemy steps up and starts launching more raids, but as you protect more industry, you get more resources and stuff like that. And as you build more buildings and unlock more technology, you can build better planes. I mean, why didn't we go down that route with this game? Why have we gone down some kind of crazed survival game? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyway, it's not a bad game. It's still quite fun. I still have enjoyed my time in it, but every time I have to do the stupid things, I kind of lose immersion with it because it's just absurd. But there's a demo you can get. It's called Ground Vases. Check it out for yourself. It's not a bad game. Needs a lot of polish, a lot of work, and a lot more content. But huge potential here. Huge potential, huge potential. Let's see where it goes. I'll review it when it's finished.